icy, wifey. Haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a whitey. Keep my hands clean, got some hitters moving shicey. Ask me if I'm rolling with some Gucci, bitch, I might be. It's very unlikely, my wrist ain't looking icy. Charging by the minute, cause my time is very pricey.
Alright. Hey guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know that I've been gone. I can't remember my last upload. I know it's been a really long time and so much has happened between then and now. My last video, I was living in Killeen. We moved. Well, I moved back to San Antonio reason because my husband deployed. I didn't want to stay. Well, he didn't want me to stay either in Killeen and just be with myself because I don't have anybody out there besides one of my friends, but she's gone as well because her husband deployed as well. So he didn't want me to just be alone, and then I'm like 2 hours away from family and stuff like that. So it was just better for me to move to, oh my god, I just noticed I have a red stain on my shirt from a Libby. I am so sorry. He didn't want me to be alone, you know, so I moved back to San Antonio. Like, I don't even remember. I've been here for a minute, bro. I've been here for a minute. I can't remember like when I moved, but I moved. And between all of that, your girl is pregnant. And it's so funny because, yeah, well, kind of funny, kind of not. If you've been following me for what, almost 2 years, 2.5 years, I think, something like that. Yeah, no, yeah, kept asking me like, when are you getting pregnant? Are you pregnant? Like every time I'm like, oh my god, I feel nauseous or whatever. Yeah, like, you're pregnant. My finger hurts. You're pregnant. So, and I will always brush it off like, oh girl, like shop is closed. I ain't trying for that. Like, sis, not today. You know. But behind closed doors, you know, me and my husband were trying so hard to get pregnant. Like, I think since Amy was born, and my daughter's gonna be 5 this year. Oh my god. So yeah, we've been trying for such a long time, and you know, nothing was working. I've tried everything. I've tried everything. Anyways, backtrack to, I want to say, no, I think the event that I went to in December. After that event, I think it was like December 9th. After that event, I went home. We went straight, it was in San Antonio, so we went back to Killeen, and I was having so much pain. Like normally when I get TMI, but normally like when I get my periods and stuff, I get cramps and stuff, but like this time around, it was just like, it was so like I couldn't like take anything that would take the pain away. Like it was just really, really bad. So I think like the next day I went to the hospital and stuff, and they did like a scan and stuff, come out to find that I have 2 ovarian cysts, one on my right side, one on my left side. One, I think at the right side, I think was about like 6 inches. The other one was about 2.5 inches. So it was just, it was very painful. If you have ovarian cysts, you know what I'm talking about. It's very, very painful. So yeah, right after that, they scheduled my surgery in February. And I really wasn't like prepared for that. Like I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have surgery. But when they told me, like, I don't know, I feel like those months just kind of like sped up. So when they called me like, okay, you're gonna have your surgery February, whatever, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm not ready. Like what the fuck. But anyways, fast forward, they took it out, whatever, and come to find out that that was the cause of me not getting pregnant. And they had said that with the ovarian cyst that I had, it caused an infection in my fallopian tubes. I'm probably saying it wrong. Fallopian tubes. I'm probably saying it wrong. Who knows? But yeah, it had caused an infection in there. So it was like blocking the sperm from me getting pregnant. So she told me like right after surgery, she was like, you know, you're able to get pregnant, but you have to like not have sex within like that whole month of the rest of the month of February. And then when my doctor releases me to like, okay, you can have sex, you know, go ahead. To just be very careful because, you know, they flushed my tubes and everything. She was like, you can get pregnant. Like some people get pregnant right after. Some people, it takes a couple, you know, months to get pregnant. So just be very careful. So I was like, oh, baby girl, not happening here, because I already knew my husband's deploying. And, you know, backtrack with Amy's pregnancy, me and him weren't together. So I kind of did my pregnancy alone with just like my mom by my side and, you know, my mother-in-law now by my side, but we weren't really together, you know. So I was just like, I don't want to go through this alone again. Like, even though it's kind of different because we're married, But I just didn't want to do it alone, you know what I mean? So yeah, I was like on top of it, dude. Like I made sure, like I just make sure I didn't slip up, if you know what I mean, you know? So I was, if y'all know, I am a pothead. I smoke. I don't want to say pothead, but I smoke weed. So since I was living in San Antonio, I kind of know my plugs or whatever, so I was like smoking on a regular. So I noticed that I was gaining weight, but I was like, I'm just smoking weed. But if you smoke weed, you kind of don't gain weight, you kind of lose it. But I don't know, bitch. I was like, oh, I'm getting a little weight or whatever. And a lot of you guys noticed on my live, you're like, girl, you look a little chubby, like your face look a little round. I'm like, girl, I'm just eating right, you know? So my mom was like, no, you're pregnant, like your stomach, you just look like you're pregnant. And I was just like, what the heck? I was like, no, I'm not. And I've never just disrespected my mother, like, ever, but she said that I was being rude to her, like very ugly to her, because she kept asking me like, you're pregnant, you're pregnant, you're pregnant. I'm like, I'm not pregnant, bro. Like, stop saying I'm pregnant. Like, I know I'm not pregnant. Like, my period comes within a week. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm just probably getting bloated to get my period. Like, you know, I don't know, bitch. I was just like, it's not happening. Like, there's no way. So Chris was leaving that Sunday, and girl, I don't remember the dates, but it was a Sunday. I told him, give me a pregnancy test before you leave so I can just shut my mom up, because she's driving me crazy thinking I'm pregnant. And he was just like, okay, just let me know what it says. And normally, like, I wouldn't say anything to him, like, oh, it was a no, because after me trying to take tests for like 4 years, I would get so depressed after. Like, I would cry, and it was just like downhill. And then yeah, so I really wouldn't say anything. He kind of like would know if I didn't say anything. So I'm sitting on the toilet, bitch. I FaceTime my mom, and I'm like, pretend this is the pregnancy test. I'm like, look, like, I got the test, yada yada, I'm gonna shut you up, like, I'm gonna prove to you that I'm not pregnant. She's like, like, I know you're pregnant. I'm like, oh my god. So I have her like this, and I peed on it real quick, put it there. Now I'm telling you, not even like 2 minutes went by. I like glanced over, and I was like, like, I just started like bawling. Not, it's gonna sound bad. I mean, I'm happy that I'm pregnant, but I was so upset with myself. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I haven't seen, I don't know, it just like shocked me to even see 2 lines, because we've been trying for so long, and then this happened. So Chris had texted me like the next day, or like that night I didn't say anything to him, and then the next day he had texted me. He's like, oh, you never told me like what the test said. And I was like, oh, it was negative. He was like, oh, okay, like, you know, he didn't like budge me about it that whole week that he was gone. So I saw him Sunday, it was Monday. From Friday, I was so, no, not even Friday, because okay, so it was like Monday, Tuesday, I want to say maybe Wednesday. I was just like, those 3 days were so bad. Like, I had so many bad anxiety attacks. Like, I was just so overwhelmed. Like, oh my god, like, so many things were going through my head. Like, I don't want to go through this alone. Like what in the world? So I bought, girl, believe you, I bought like, I don't know how many tests, and I took them all, and they all said positive. So I was just like, oh my god, I'm fucking pregnant. Like, what the hell? Like, it was just, I was just so not here. Like, my mind was like somewhere else. Like, I was just, girl, it was really crazy. So I was in my beauty room, and he had FaceTime me, and you can tell that I was crying, because when I cry, like, my lips get puffy, my eyes get all china and stuff, and my nose is red, and I just swell up everywhere, you know? So we're on FaceTime, and he's just like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, like, I'm good. Like, I was just so like angry with myself. And Amy, she was the first one to know, you know? She was so happy. And I had got like these little onesies, because my mom was gonna like put a little thing on it or whatever, so I can like record it and show him and tell him, you know. But my lovely 4-year-old is sitting next to me, and I'm on the floor, and I'm just like talking to him like I look a mess, and I'm just like, yeah, talking to him. And then Amy goes, oh, daddy, the baby. And then he's like, what? And I'm like, Mariah, shut up. Like, shut up, like, be quiet. And then like I like push her off, and I'm like, nothing. He's like, what are you saying? I was like, nothing. I don't know why it didn't dawn on me like to be like, oh, she's talking about her baby doll or something. I'm all like, I don't know what she's talking about, I don't know, you know. And again, she came back in like on FaceTime. She was like, daddy, the baby. And I'm like, be quiet, like, shut up, girl, shut up. And then I just slid down. I have it on my phone, but you can't, I was gonna post it, but you can't hear him, but you can kind of make out what he's saying. So I like real quick slid down my phone, pressed screen record, and then he was just like, "Are you pregnant?" And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, do I lie again? Like, fuck, do I lie? Or do I say yes? Like, there was just so many things going on. I was like, oh my God, what do I say? What do I say? And then he asked me again, he's like, "Are you pregnant?" And I was just like, and he was like, you had to see his face. He was just like smiling so big, and he was just like, "You fucking lied to me." He's like, "You lied to me." And I was just like, I just started crying, and then I showed him the test, and he was like over the moon, because we've been trying for so long, and then for this to just randomly happen, it's just like, what the, like, you know. And he's like, "You took all those tests?" And I was like, yeah, I thought they were broken. I thought they were broken. So yeah, that's how I told him. It kind of sucks because I wanted to like actually record it and like, you know, but that did not go as planned because of my kid. So yeah, dude, it's been a roller coaster right now. I am 15 weeks and I want to say 3-4 days, something like that. I'll be 16 weeks this Saturday. Also my gender reveal is this Saturday. I'm so excited. I'm nervous, I'm anxious. I just want to know what the hell I'm having so I can just start buying stuff, because it's just eating me up. The only one that knows is my mom. And I don't know, I feel like that I'm having a girl. I think I'm having another girl, but all the symptoms that I'm feeling, everything that I'm feeling is just so different from how I felt with Ammy's pregnancy. It's just completely different, but you know, everybody says every belly is different, so I don't know, we will find out Saturday. I'm so anxious and so nervous. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the reason why I haven't been active on here, with the whole moving and then finding out, like, you know, my husband is deploying and then trying to spend as much time I can with him, and then finding out that I'm pregnant and then being so emotional and being such a wreck. And it's been a roller coaster. It literally has. Like, there's days where I'm like okay, and there's days where I just want to be in bed and be in my own funk, like just cry. Like, it's just, I don't know, I'm like everywhere. These hormones are killing me, like killing me softly. But no, it's been rough, bruh. It's, I feel like my pregnancy so far, like I'm in my 2nd trimester, everything has been smooth. It's just me missing my partner, wishing that he was here with me and getting to enjoy this pregnancy with me, because, you know, we didn't get to do it the first time around, and the 2nd time around he's in Korea. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I do want to be more active. For the baby gender, I will record and try to get up as fast as I can. Fingers crossed, Monday, hopefully. So my kid is screaming. So yeah, with that being said, I am out, bitches. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Dude, my shirt is so stained. But yeah, I love you guys. See you guys in the next one.